Hi, I'm back on my old camera. I think I've got it fixed. I'm super excited, but I want you to leave a comment if A, the volume's not good, or B, if I'm not synced with what I'm saying. It's hard for me to tell. Like, I look synced right now, but sometimes when you download it or upload it, it doesn't work out. So just let me know how it looks. Okay, today I'm here to talk about a new product that I have found that it's not a new product, it's new to me, that I have found that I absolutely love. Now, I've been using it about 6 weeks because I didn't want to recommend it to you unless I really, really loved it. And sometimes you'll like a product for a week or so, and then it just kind of, I don't know, fizzes out. I don't know what happens, but I might change my mind. And this one's a little expensive, so I thought, no, I'm going to try it. I was going to share with you also before I show you my philosophy on listening to beauty gurus. Now, I'm not a beauty guru. I don't mean that. But when I'm listening to other ones over the past 2 years, I've learned to kind of judge what they're saying according to who they are, A, B, and how much money they spend on makeup, okay? If someone that I see that spends just tons of money on makeup tells me something's great, I take that kind of with a grain of salt because I know, okay, they show me this fantastic highlighter and it was $50. I know next week they're going to show me another highlighter that was $80. And then, a month later, there's going to be another highlight that was $45, But if there's someone that doesn't spend inordinate amount of money on products, I'm a lot more apt to listen to them because A, they obviously don't spend as much on makeup. And B, if they spent their hard-earned money and have a high-end product, I'm more apt to listen to them. I hope that's making sense. I have no problem with the ones that spend tons of money on makeup because you do see and hear about a lot of different things that I would never see or hear about otherwise. But this particular product I saw talked about over the past year by two gurus or two video people that spend a lot of money on everything, okay, on makeup. And one of them on everything else in her life. So I wasn't particularly going to run out and buy it. But something about it intrigued me. And so I was thinking the other day, or a couple of months ago, you know what? Why don't I see if I can get a sample of it? And then I would know pretty quickly if I like it. And so I kind of forgot about it. Anyway, what I'm talking about is Origins Vitazing, in case you're wondering. They said the claims are that it makes you look like you've had a good night's sleep and blah, blah, blah. Well, I really need to look like I've had a good night's sleep because I never get a good night's sleep anymore. I was at a mall in Tampa in like July, and I was going down the escalator, and lo and behold, there's an Origins store at the bottom. I never even noticed it because I don't have any Origins products. So I zipped in there and I said, I really would love to have a sample of Origins Vitazing. She had this giant fish bowl full of samples. So she gave me this little sample. It's got their little sticker on it with the little tree. It's kind of their logo. And she wrote on here, Vitazing. Okay? It's a little sample, but with the Vitazing, a little goes a long way. So I started using this and I loved it. I loved it so much. I can't even tell you how much I loved it. It minimizes the pores. It does make me look like I've slept. It's just beautiful. I love it so much. Well, then I was in Sephora right before I went out of town because I like the Vitazing so much, I wanted to get a sample of the ginseng, which is supposed to be under the eye circle miracle thingy. So I went in and I'm kind of standing in front of the Origins thing and I'm looking at it, and the lady walks up and I said, I would love to get a sample of the ginseng. So she gave me a sample in a little pot like this, like you get from Sephora. And then I just off the cuff said, I'd love to try the Vitazing too. Because I was thinking, this sample's about to run out. So if I could get another sample of it, I could take it on my trip, use it even longer, and really, really know if I want to purchase it because it's $35 for full size, which I think is a lot. That's just me. So I went to Texas. I used this the whole time. I'm in love. I bought the full size. This is what it looks like. I know you've seen a couple of people talk about this. But they were both a lot younger than me too. So there you don't know, does it really work? Okay, so that's why I got my 2 samples, one from Sephora and one from Origins, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Now, how do I know it's working? How do I know it's just not my imagination? Well, number one, when I look closely in this area, the pores are just gone, okay? They're really, really minimized. But when you put it on, if you go get a sample, I'm not telling you to go spend $35. I'm telling you if you can get a sample and try it and see if you like it. It's kind of just, it's like a moisturizer, but I think it's way more than that. I think it's almost like a CC BB cream because it comes out kind of a gray color, but when you rub it in, I don't know what it does. I don't know. It just does miracles. And it has SPF in it too, just so you'll know. And I got, I don't know if a sheer, I can't read. I've got to get my glasses. Sheer tint release. It has a little bit of a tint, but you can barely see. Here's how I really knew it was working. And this, I feel so mishmashy here. I'm not doing a good job on this video. The first couple times I used it, still to this day, 6 weeks, I put it on, and it really takes a minute to just kind of meld into your skin, and look good. So I'd go brush my teeth, or I'd go get a cup of coffee. I'd go do something else while it was melding into my skin, right? Or I'd do my brows or something, or I'd brush my hair. Whatever it is, I would do it for a minute or so. I can't tell you how many times after it sunk in, I'd sit down to do my makeup, and I'd do my whole face of makeup and forget to use my beloved Rimmel BB cream. Okay, I totally would forget to use it. Why? Because my skin already looked pretty good. Okay, so wow, that tells me something, right? This is a standalone product unless you have a lot of spots or age spots or acne or whatever. That certainly wouldn't work for that. But if you're like me and your skin's just kind of, it works, and you don't even need anything else. Now, if I'm going to go out to dinner that night, when I go in to kind of brush my hair and fix my face again and make sure it looks good, I'll put a little bit of this on, just right in here. But such a minimal amount. So because I'm using the Vitazing, where is it? The Vitazing, I don't need near as much BB cream, if at all. Now, I also thought, okay, is this just because I have a little bit of suntan on my face? No, it's not, because that's all been gone for a long time. So it still looks good. So the fact that I forgot to put anything else on, that just tells me this stuff it just works great. I love it so much. Now, what do I use with it as far as under eyes? Oh, the ginseng. I didn't think it did anything. At first I did, but then I thought, is this just my imagination? Am I just wanting it to look good? And so I put it on the other day just on one side. Absolutely no difference, okay? Still have my dark circles. But this Fit Me Concealer, I wasn't really digging this at first, but now I love it. I think it's a really good concealer. I have it on today, and, I still have dark circles. I still have puffiness, but whatever. But anyway, this stuff is really, really good. And this, I got the fair to medium, I think, color, or light. Let me look. Oh, and you know what? It's so T90. I'm not going to be able to even see it. I think it's light. Anyway, this stuff is great. So that's all I'm using. Are these 2 things on my face besides blush. So I just love it. I think it's awesome. It's probably a product I'll always buy. One more thing that I like that I don't really have a need for now that I have the Vitazing is the Pacifica brand, which they sell at Target, but my Target only has 2 or 3 things. They don't sell a lot, and they must have something online. It's their CC cream. I got it, I'm trying to let y'all see it. I got it in my Ipsy bag. This stuff is really, really pretty too. It's very light coverage. It has a pretty strong scent, but it smells okay. It smells good. It smells kind of like perfumey, sort of, which I'm not crazy about, but it doesn't linger. But this stuff is really good too. I have no idea what it cost, but I think it's kind of expensive because that brand is kind of expensive in my opinion, and that's only my opinion. So anyway, that's my review of the Origins Vitazing Love it, love it, love it. Get a sample. Little bit goes a long way. You can use a sample probably 3 weeks at least. If you get a good size sample, like this one was smaller. The ones from the Origin store was smaller than the one from Sephora. But anyway, that's it. Comment below if the video's not good, sync-wise, volume-wise, or just make a comment about Vitazing if you've tried it, if you like it, if you know something similar that maybe is a little cheaper. But I'm pretty sold on this stuff. And I don't know if I said it was $35 for the full size. That's it. Talk to you later. Bye.